today, which is that the fact that you have this close collaboration with these guys, it enables you to take risks that you might not take if you're working with a filmmaker for the first time. Can you talk about that a little bit? Maybe give an example of something in this film that illustrates that?
Yes, it's true that working together, we've made many movies before, and then it's kind of working in family, you know. So we can try things that I can give any of my ideas and to Alexandre and Matthieu, and if it's no good, we discuss about it, and we taking all the ideas I have, they have for the music, and then we take the best. And I think it's a very important thing to make all the music for this film. That it's very rare in France to have the occasion to have the music so important in a movie, you know. And to make this, we had to work a lot and to discuss a lot about the ideas.
So you have a book that's, depending on the font size, 600 to 1,400 pages, right? You've got a 3-hour movie, okay? As I understand it, this movie is at least an hour longer than any other movie you've directed, okay? Can you talk about that? Can you talk about that extra, making something longer like that? Is that, from a creative standpoint, a different experience for you? Both as directors and also actually as, I'm curious, as a composer.
Le fait que ce soit 3 heures, donc généralement c'était 2 heures.
If it was up to them, it would have been a 7-hour movie. I mean,
yeah. At the beginning, we had a very perfect 4-hour script.
They looked at me
and
they looked at me dead in the eye. It was 50 pages longer, the script. And they looked at me and said, it runs 2 hours and 20 minutes. We had it timed. You know, anything below will be, but no, I will say, Matthieu and Alexandre are producers, directors that had written the Three Musketeers, as scriptwriters. They are only driven by their care of story. So the process was very iterative. We were in a progress to production type structure, so we knew we were going to shoot. And to give you a little bit of an anecdote, the way we set up the financing, we were not sharing a script, they were telling the story. So they would have those oral pitching sessions.
So it was 3 hours pitching sessions. It was huge.
But they had a lot of freedom in terms of how to choose, digest, exchange, and it was a process that almost lasted 8 months. Of between the first, what we call the first draft, the real first draft, and the moment probably a 8 months iterative process.
It was a production decision to make a 3 hours movie, because we had the feeling that for the audience we needed 3 hours to tell the story. But we were sure with Matthieu and Dimitri that it was important for the audience. A 3-hour movie, it's a big adventure.
The biggest decision was to make just one movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was their conviction, which is, it would have been too frustrating. So it was very tough in terms of decision, but they were absolutely convinced it had to be just the one movie.
I mean, it's so satisfying at the end. I have so many more questions, but they gave me the signal to wrap up. So I just want to thank you again for bringing this film here and sharing with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Vous avez aimé?